Hello, I'm Mary. I'm in charge of the Little Travelers Instagram and TikTok pages. I'm also in charge of the online store, and I was recently put in charge of editing together this 1,000-piece puzzle featuring vintage almanacs from 1936 to 1950, many of which include illustrations by William Moelis, who was the Little Travelers artist in residence for decades. We wanted to use something with the vintage almanacs, especially since this is the 100th anniversary of the store. So I started to go through our collection of almanacs, and I talked to Terry Emma at the Geneva History Museum. And fortunately, the History Museum already did all the heavy lifting and scanned all the vintage almanacs they have in their archives and shared them with me. So big thanks to you. This could not have been done without the Geneva History Museum. And I started to go over all of the almanacs. There's dozens of them ranging from 1936 to 1977. There's obviously more, but we were focusing on those decades. So about a 40-year span. And the almanacs for a time were put out quarterly. So you have dozens and dozens and dozens of almanacs to choose from. Originally, I wanted to feature all of the almanacs in chronological order, but that would have been near impossible considering that there's only so much space on a 1,000-piece puzzle. So we decided to edit it down. This is the first part. This is 1936 to 1950. We're hoping to have a second part. We'll see how well this does first. Now, many of the almanacs will have repetitive lettering, repetitive colors, or the covers aren't that interesting, so I would have to choose the most interesting and diverse illustrations, while also showing how they've changed over the decades. And I will show you, I'll put up a picture of what the completed puzzle looks like. Now, many of these almanacs, the colors have faded, or there's rips or water damage. Fortunately, though, the ones the Geneva History Museum have are in pretty good condition, but there still had to be some work done. And I have background knowledge in digital photo editing, also some graphic design and layout. So I put my skills to work, and I will show you some examples of what needed to be done.